Shan asked, you want to help out in my bookstore? You, with a puppy dog eyes, looked at Shan and asked yes. Is that possible? Shan was happy. We can see that in his emotion bar. But he said you'll have to leave home at 8 o'clock every morning. Can you do it? You said no problem. Shan asked, do you know how to organize shelves? What about serving the customers? You immediately said, I can learn. Then Shan said no salary and no off days, even when you're tired. Are you okay with that? You told Shan, no problem. Happy with his answer, Shan said you can join from tomorrow. He was really happy. Then he said, thank you. I'll do my best. Next day someone was telling us about Green Plum Island and Shan's bookstore. He was saying, Green Plum Island is well known for its green gage, also known as green plums. Now that it's green gage season, it's also tourist season. The Weather Secondhand Bookstore. The South Street where the Weather Secondhand Bookstore is situated is the only commercial pedestrian street on the island. It's a hot spot for tourists and young people. Then Yu was working in front of the bookstore and Sun saw him. She stopped in front of him then. When Yu saw her, he asked, are you helping your dad sell apples again? She said yeah. What are you doing here? Yu said I'm working. Sun said working? I didn't know that someone as lazy as you would get a job. Are they still hiring? I want to join you. But Yu stopped her and said, come on now. Aren't you supposed to patrol your father's orchard? You won't have the time for another job. He talks about his past. When he was a kid and he worked at her father's farm, he said I still remember the catchphrase of the patrol team I joined when I was a kid. It was, those who steal go to jail. She said, I want to work with Wen Ying too. Then we can be together in the small, cramped storage room filled with clutter and do what we want. Yu saw that her emotion bar was yellow. He immediately shook her and said, stop it. Let's stop this silly talk. You have apples to sell. And turn her face at apples. She said this year's harvest was great, but my charm doesn't help much in selling these apples. And ask you that we're bestie, right? Why don't you buy them all? He asked her. How could I ever finish that many apples? Just give me 6. She said all right. Remember to give my Wen Ying, okay? Tell Wen Ying how pure, simple, and kind I am. Then Yu said, I got it. Now go sell those apples. Wen asked, you went out for a bit, and you returned with apples. Yu said, do you want one? They're from Sun Rua's family orchard. They're sweet. Wen said, did she come by just now? I found the book she's been looking for. I was wondering when she'd come by again. Yu said she left. What's the book she had you find? And he showed him the book. After seeing the book, Yu thinks Sun you already revealed your true colors to him. In staff lounge, Yu was thinking Shan isn't here. Is he still stock taking in the stockroom? Then Yu knock at the door and asked Shan, boss, do you need any help? Shan said, go check the stocks on that shelf. And Yu said Roger. Then Yu thinks it seems like these books have been here for a while. When he picks up a book, he starts coughing. But then he saw something. He thinks, what is that? It was a mouse. When he saw that, he starts trembling in fear. Yu dropped the book on the mouse by mistake. But Mr. Rat didn't like that. He was mad. Yu stepped back and said sorry. Then he said, boss, and Shan said, yeah. But before you could say something, that rat ran towards you. He screamed, boss, help me. When Shan confusedly looked at Yu, he was shocked. Yu was running towards Shan in full speed and jumped on him. At first Shan didn't say anything and then he hugged him and said you main. And don't forget to subscribe, like, share and comment.